Hi Reddit. I never thought I'd be writing one of these posts, but I honestly don't know where else to put this. I've replayed everything so many times in my head that it feels unreal, like I'm talking about someone else's life instead of my own. I'm to 6F, and until recently, I thought I had one of those rare, unbreakable friendships people envy. The kind people say, "You're so lucky to have that." The kind you assume will last forever. Her name is Lena 27F. We met when we were 11 years old, awkward kids with oversized backpacks and bad haircuts. Same secondary school, same sixth form, same friend group. Even when we went to different universities, we chose ones in the same city just so we wouldn't drift apart. We grew up together. First heartbreaks, family problems, late night talks about our futures. She wasn't just my best friend. She was my person. When she met Aaron 28M 5 years ago, I was genuinely happy for her. That might sound small, but it matters. I wasn't secretly jealous. I wasn't protective in a toxic way. I actually liked him. Everyone did. Aaron had this calm, dependable presence. He wasn't loud or flashy, but he knew how to make you feel listened to. He had a stable job in finance, dressed well without trying too hard, and knew exactly how to charm parents. He remembered birthdays. He brought flowers for no reason. He showed up when he said he would. Compared to the men Lena had dated before, he felt like a miracle. When he proposed last year, I cried harder than she did. I remember holding her hands and thinking, finally, she's safe, she's loved, she's chosen. When she asked me to be her maid of honor, I didn't even hesitate. I said yes before she finished the sentence. From that moment on, my life became wedding planning. Group chats buzzing at all hours, Pinterest boards, venue visits, dress fittings, cake tastings, seating plans that somehow became emotional battlegrounds. I was involved in everything, not because I had to be, but because I wanted to be. I helped Aaron pick out a bracelet to surprise Lena at her bridal shower. I coordinated with his mom for a speech she wanted to keep secret. I reassured Lena every time her anxiety crept in late at night and she asked, "Do you really think he loves me?" I told her yes, without a doubt. I believed it. The wedding was 6 months away. Everything felt locked in. Deposits paid. Save the date sent. Her dress hanging safely in its garment bag. There was this sense of finality. Like the hard part of life was over and the rest was just joy. Then something shifted. It wasn't dramatic at first. Just small things. Aaron stopped coming round as much. When he did, he felt distracted. His phone was always in his hand. He'd turn it face down when Lena entered the room. He started stepping outside to take calls. If I asked what was up, he'd smile and say work was hectic. Lena noticed too, but she brushed it off. She said he was under pressure, that weddings are stressful for men in different ways. I nodded and agreed, even though something in my chest felt tight. I told myself I was overthinking. I didn't want to be that friend. Then one night, everything cracked open. It was 1:14 a.m. when I got a message request on Instagram from an account with no profile picture and a username like @truthhurts_92. I almost ignored it. It felt intrusive, but curiosity won. The message said, "Hi, I don't know how to say this gently, but I think you deserve to know the truth about Aaron." I remember my stomach dropping so hard it felt physical. My heart started racing. My hands went cold. I replied and asked who they were. The response came almost instantly. They said they weren't trying to cause drama. They said they just found out Aaron was engaged. They said they'd been seeing him for over a year. I actually laughed. Not because it was funny, but because it felt so absurd. It didn't make sense. Aaron wasn't that guy. I told myself it had to be fake. Some troll, some jealous sex. So I asked for proof. They sent screenshots, texts, long conversations, pet names, arguments, apologies, plans, voice notes, photos of Aaron in places I recognized instantly. The cafe Lena and I went to every Sunday. His flat, a hotel room with a stupid gray headboard that Lena once complained about. Voice notes where he called her baby, said he missed her, complained about pressure, about expectations, about not being ready for the life people wanted him to live. Then I noticed the timestamps. Some of the messages were from last week, from the same week. Lena and I were finalizing seating arrangements. From the same week she was sending him Pinterest boards of table centerpieces. From the same week he told her he couldn't make a dress fitting because of late meetings. I didn't sleep that night. I stared at the ceiling until the sun came up, replaying every interaction I'd ever had with him, wondering how I missed it, wondering how someone could live two lives so seamlessly. The next day, I spoke properly to the woman. Her name was Maya 25F. She sounded shaken, embarrassed, and genuinely remorseful. She had no idea about Lena. None. He told her he wasn't ready for marriage, that his last relationship ended badly. He introduced her to colleagues, took her to work events. He had built an entire second reality. Then she said something that made my chest cave in. She said Aaron told her his best friend was obsessed with his girlfriend and always got in the way. That I was overprotective. That I caused tension. That best friend was me. I sat with that information for 3 days. 3 days of pretending everything was normal while feeling like I was carrying a bomb in my chest. Lena was glowing, excited, talking about future children, future homes, future holidays. Every time she smiled, guilt crushed me. If I told her, I would destroy her world. If I didn't, I would let her marry a liar. Then Aaron messaged me out of nowhere and asked if Lena seemed stressed lately. That message made something in me snap. I asked Lena to come over. No distractions, no group chats, no soft lunch, just us. She thought I had wedding surprises planned. I asked her to promise to let me finish before reacting. I showed her everything. She went silent, completely still. Then she whispered, "How long?" When I said over a year, she stood up and threw up in my sink. I stayed all night, held her while she cried until her voice was gone, called her mom in the morning, took time off work. Aaron called and texted nonstop, apologizing, blaming stress, blaming fear, blaming me. She blocked him everywhere. 2 weeks later, she unblocked him briefly for closure. That's when she found out Maya wasn't the only one. There were 3 more women, different timelines, different lies, 5 women, 1 fiancé. The wedding was canceled. Deposits were lost. Dresses were returned. Guests were told. Aaron sent a long apology email saying he was broken and needed healing. Lena never replied. She's in therapy now, slowly rebuilding, learning to trust herself again. And me, I didn't lose my best friend. I lost the illusion that love is safe just because it looks stable. Sometimes being a good friend means breaking someone's heart to save their future, and I would do it again.